up, James, to the right, please. Okay.
The title already indicates a little bit of a fairy tale. Everything will be fine is almost like, and they lived happily ever after. But the film makes an effort to fulfill that and to show a process of healing. And in contemporary world, this might sometimes sound like a fairy tale, but we took it for something very real. How can you heal from wounds and from a trauma, and what sort of a responsibility you have, Thomas, for instance, towards a family that he doesn't even know. He's a stranger to Kate and Christopher, and he tries to build up his own family, but he does have to come to terms that he's responsible for lives of strangers. And they show him how to heal. And especially Kate's character, she's very generous. She invites him into their lives to realize he has to start learning to forgive himself. So maybe that some of that is fairy tale territory, but I take it also as something very real that many people know. Healing is an important part of our lives, and the way to it is not always so obvious. So it is hyper-realistic also in the use of the third dimension that adds to that feeling that everything appears even more real. 3D does that. It puts everything like under a magnifying glass and makes everything stand out much more as you know it from reality and less as you know it from the screen.
I guess Wim, was talking about how Alexander sort of subliminally caught exactly what he wanted, and I feel like that's how Wim and I worked. We met before the film and talked a lot around the character and the part, and then when we were on set, he's very precise about certain things, about composition and the look, and but as an actor, it felt like he did give us a lot of room to develop the character, but I feel like even with that room, I somehow, was acting as, a Wim Wenders character, and
Is it good or bad?
It comes with a very light touch. So he's very good at that kind of subliminal directing, I guess.
Question for Charlotte. You've played a lot of characters that are undergoing very intense, like grief or despair. So I'm just really interested in why you're drawn to roles like that.
Why people ask me to do these roles, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't done that many. There's a film Antichrist and this one where I was losing my child.
Last time I was in Paris, I saw this poster campaign for a comedy, and it was Charlotte Laughing. That was the poster. So she does comedies.
Sometimes.
We saw the opening of the festival while we were mixing the film. We were still working on the music last Monday, actually until Tuesday last week, with Alexandre, who's going to be here tonight with us, but he's just flying in. And it was a little scary to finish the film 3 days before it's shown here, but everything went well, and I knew all the time everything will be good.